Start. Okay, welcome to our speaking session. At first, I'd like to start. We have selected two topics for today. One is Aladdin's lamp. Topic one, Aladdin's lamp. That means if you have an Aladdin's lamp, what would you demand? You can demand as many as six or seven things. Topic two, your university life. How was your university life? How you spend your university life? How you felt? Okay, all these things will be discussed. And now, who is interested to speak first? Raise hand. I will give you floor. Who is interested?
I'm ready to deliver it, speech.
Okay, Saidur Rahman is interested to speak first. Okay, Saidur Rahman, start. Your topic will be which one, Aladdin's lamp or University Life? Which one would you like to present?
Sir, Aladdin lamps.
Okay, if you have an Aladdin's lamp, what you would demand from it? You may demand as many as six to seven things. Okay, Saidur Rahman, start speaking.
Uh, thanks, my teacher, for giving chance to say something on today's selected topic. My selected topic is if I get Aladdin Sarah, what I'll demand from it. Actually, I can believe such Aladdin lamps. Basically, it is totally a fairy tale. Suppose if I get this lamp, what I'll demand from it. I'm telling to you. My first demand will be to ensure a single job for every job seeker who have completed their education earlier. Basically, as a job candidate, I know that after completing education, how much distress uh, have to uh, have to suffer from the relative, other society, and etc. So my first demand will be to ensure a single job for every job candidate, and my second demand will be sound health for the people who have suffering from the deadly disease, sorry, fatal disease. And my third demand will be to solve all land related problems. I mean, geographical problems such as Palestine, Kashmir, Ukraine, Crimea, etc. Basically, it is the root of all problems in the world nowadays. And my fourth demand will be to ensure the fair judgment for the oppressed and other people who cannot get the fair judgment from the supreme society or supreme power. And my and my fifth demand will be to destroy all nuclear weapons and the lethal war-related weapons from the world. And my sixth demand will be to ensure a square meal for every person in the world who cannot take a square meal per day. So every day, several a number of people can die without for the want of food, etc. And my last demand will be to create peace, love, affection in the heart of every man, and to remove all kinds of haughtiness and illegals wishness from the heart of people. In brief, this is my seven demand, and you can me. I'm ready to answer your question.
Questions.
Please
Okay,
ask me
now
something.
we will ask him questions. Jubair Ahmed, Pankita Mojumdar, and Shimanto Rai will ask questions to Saidur Ahmed.
Hello, Sadur.
Hi,
Hi,
Joel.
Sadur, how are you? Yes.
I'm fine. What about
Sadur,
you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm also fine. Sadur, I have one question, just one question today. You
Yes,
said
yes.
in your first demand, if you got Aladdin Cherak, then you have your
Yes.
first option is you ensure all students who completed their graduation or post graduation, you ensure job. My question is, uh, everyone will get job, then who will go to primary sector? That means agriculture sector or other sectors. If everyone will go to service sector, so how can you balance it?
Actually, I'm sorry to say that my views is that my views was that every uh, uh, job have to ensure for every student, every job seeker according to their educational qualification, according to their knowledge. Actually, you know that if we, I don't mean job means government job, the private job. It may be private job, it may be others related job,
Okay.
but they cannot suffer the distress of a jobless person,
What
jobless
will you be in
moment.
the future, Saidur Rahman? What will you be in the future, and why would you like to be the same?
Actually, my ambition will be a teacher from the education, from the public service department, the public service. I mean, the education cadre is my first choice. Basically, it is my passion, and I love very much to teach other from the history. Actually, you know that my major subject was the Islamic history and culture. And if I appointed this subject, I can think I think. I will give my best to my student, and it's thank you.
Okay. Next question. Shemanto Jubair Babli also may ask question. Jannatul Firdaus may also ask question. Question.
Hello,
Sadur.
Hello. Who
hello.
asked me question, please?
Hey, Saidur Rahman.
Yes, I'm hearing.
Do you think we should have communication skill to get a good job?
Yes, obviously. In a contemporary world, communication skill must be important for getting a good job. Otherwise, how we cannot devote myself in our job without communication. Basically, if I become the head of the department, but I cannot communicate, I cannot good communicate with the others, how will I be handle this? So good communication is must for getting good job and for getting another side.
Thank you.
Next question. Babli, while asking question, keep your video on, start your video, then communication will be easier, will be complete.
And Jubair, do you want to ask any question?
Yes, Shemanto, question. Yes, Jannatul Firdaus. Yes,
Hello,
Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine. I am also fine.
Bhaiya, how much strategies, how many strategies do you follow to improve your fluency in English?
Actually, you don't need that when I took part in the first or second class, my teacher guided me, Mustafa sir, that your physical and eye contact is not good. That time, I searched how can I develop my eye contact, fluency, etc. My I I have got a benefit from the mirror. Actually, when I practice in front of mirror, before a mirror, I can easily sense my attitude, eye contact, and fluently. And I'll give you advice. If you practice before a mirror is become a good friend you. And so if you practice before mirror, I can think you will increase your fluency day by day.
Which type of book do you follow to learn spoken English?
Actually, I have completed from the another coaching center. This book is not valuable to me. After that, most of the books of Mustafa Kamal sir is my favorite to spoken English, and it is only book who helps me for speaking English.
Next.
So
How much time do you spend to spoken English?
actually, a specific I cannot get. I will not. I don't. Sorry, I did not give any time for speaking English. When I sometime when I cease my academic study, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, that time I will speak English. When I think that it is time to talk and speak English, when I wish that I have to need to speak English, that time I will start that. But I cannot select any time. I cannot select fixed time.
Everything. You do you memorize new words?
Of course, I have uh, I have read from the Mustafa Kamal sir how to write, how to read in English, maybe written vocabulary. I always learn English vocabulary from this book, and I have another books to cite the student vocabulary. Two books is available to me. Learn English vocabulary.
How much patience will you have in danger? How much
I
patience
could not
will
get
you
it.
have in danger?
Sorry, sir.
How much patience will you have in danger?
What is the meaning of passion? Dhojyoshil.
How much patience will you have in danger?
Oh,
Question number 2.
actually,
ধৈর্যশীলতা স্যার, ধৈর্যশীল।
I have every person have need a lot of patience. Basically, if we don't patience, we will not overcome the danger moment, and so we should be patient in hazard situation.
Okay. Why will you have a house in the future? Why will you have a house?
Actually, I need a house to live. Yes.
Why will you have? Why people have a house? Why do we need a house? This is my question. Why will you have a nice house in the future?
Actually, I think that I will be. I have a lot. I will have a lot of money in future. So if I will have a lot of money, so I will build a house, and yeah, I think that it will be need for me and for my family.
Okay. Shimanto Jubair Ahmed Babli. Question to him.
Hi, bhai. Hello.
Yes. I hear you. Please question.
How are you?
I'm fine. What's about you, sir? Nanto bhai?
Acha. What do you like teaching profession? Why?
Oh, I have told before earlier that if I appointed in education sector, I will devote myself to study whole life of my life. Actually, if you appoint any profession without teaching, you cannot gather knowledge more, and you cannot get opportunity to read book, to study books. You have to devote yourself in your on your own profession. And if you appointed in teaching profession, you have to study. You want or not, but you have to study. But you have a chance to study more.
How can you make a sign to improve student?
Sorry, I could not get it. Please again.
How can you make sign to improve your student? How can you improve your student?
Oh, actually, if you improve any student to their self, at first they have to follow rules and regulation. I mean, every student should be punctual, and they have to follow a routine. If they follow a routine, I think that they will be improve their self day by day, and it is the pillar of success for every student. And I myself follow the rules and regulation and the routine. So if you follow a routine, you cannot waste time. So it is the most important for every student. I'll try my best to so.
Thank you, Aman. Your
By
presentation and speaking is well.
Okay, thank you.
Performance is better. Now, Shimanta Rai, two topics. One is Aladdin's Lamp, another one is University Life. Which one would you like to present?
Sir, I cannot take any preparation.
So I'll ask you later. Jubair Ahmed, Shojib, are you ready? Jubair Ahmed, Shojib, are you ready to speak?
Sir, I'm ready, sir.
Ready?
Sorry, sir. Pardon me. And reading is outside. That's why yes, sir. I'm ready, sir.
Now,
You can
can you
ask
hear
questions,
us?
sir.
Can you hear us?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm hearing you, sir. You can
Okay.
ask me questions, sir.
Okay. You will answer questions
Yes,
or topic.
sir.
Will you present today's topic? Will you present today's
Yes,
topic?
sir. Why not?
Okay, Aladdin's
Sir,
lamp. If you have Aladdin's lamp, what you will demand from it, or your university life? You have to say something about your university life. Any one of the two you may choose.
okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's today's topic is very much amazing, and I think topic. Aladdin Charak. We know it's not possible to get Aladdin Charak. So if we get Aladdin Charak, so what will you demand from this Charak? So I think first of all, I give you some top. What will I demand to Aladdin Charak? So first of all, I will demand them to. I'm the supreme power of the whole world. I'll take charge of the whole world, and the supreme leader of the full world. Then I will demand to Aladdin Charak that I'll ensure the justice to everywhere and every corner of the world. Secondly, I'll ensure the food security. Thirdly, I'll ensure the food security to the whole world. Fourthly, I'll totally stop the war or fighting to each other or each community to another community, to each country to another country. Totally stop. Fifth, I will ensure the peace to everywhere. No one harm any other, no one attack to any other. Everyone live in the same vessel here. Six, to social discrimination, eradication of social discrimination, and I will ensure to remove the social discrimination to every east and corner of the world, sir. And that's all, sir. And next, sir.
Okay, nice. Okay, question to Jubair Ahmed. Saidur Rahman will ask question. Shimanta will ask question. Babli also may ask question. My first question to you, Supreme Leader of the world. Who is the Supreme Leader of the world at present, and whom would you like to follow if you have an Aladdin's lamp?
Sir, is question to me, sir?
Yes. Who is the Supreme
Okay,
Leader
sir.
at present?
Sir, I think, sir, my personal view is that I follow the Putin. I follow the Putin. I think he's the supreme leader of the world now because Putin indirectly totally influenced on the Middle East, especially defends the America or USA or NATO, USA alliance or NATO. So that's why I think Putin rules. I support him because he tried to Putin tried to his nation to the supreme position because Putin first take charge the Crimea. Then he takes he try to involve his indirectly in Azerbaijan and Armenia war. Then he tried to support the Bashar al-Assad, and Bashar al-Assad is especially by supporting from Putin. He is still now in the ruler of Syria. Then Putin indirectly support the Afghan war, and now USA withdrew his troops from there. That's why I think Putin is the supreme leader of the world now.
Okay, question. Shimanta and Saidur Rahman, start asking question to him.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
If you are a supreme person in the world, what to do? Do you want to do for the people in the world?
If I got a chance to be the supreme leader of the world, first of all, I'll ensure the justice to for every people. Secondly, I will give the food security to everyone. No one feel hungry there. Thirdly, I ensure the peace to everyone. No one fight to each other. No social discrimination there. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question to you, Jubair.
Yeah.
You have said to us, if you get Aladdin Charak, you will solve the discrimination of social discrimination. Suppose you did not get Aladdin Charak, but you have a chance to do something for the country. What kinds of strategy will you follow to solve the social discrimination?
That's a nice question, and I think okay, I got it. I got the point.
Thank you.
Recently I will help to some oppressed people here. That means 3 members do corruption here, and victim is very much helpless and poor. And I will directly talk with Ashraf Khan. He will take the legal action, and you will be members are suspended from their church in our a single union here. So I think this is the main option to raise your voice to to remove the social discrimination here. And another one is to touch with every rich people or who are the leader or village people who are the leader or we say in the village, to talk with them to ensure the to eradication of the social discrimination. And another one is if possible to direct contact with our young generation who will next generation that influence the society. If we can direct contact with them and we can talk with them about social discrimination and its negative impact on our society. So I think we can easily eradicate the social discrimination from our society. Hello.
Yes, I heard you, but I think that your network is interrupted sometimes.
Yes, today my network is very much poor. I am near to house, and it has been raining since
and our weather is not
evening
good to rainy weather.
Exactly.
In our area is now.
Exactly.
Ahmed, is it raining in your area now?
Yes, sir. That's why I have in a room. That's why I cannot I cannot good network verbally.
Okay, you do not. Nice. Okay. When will you return to Dhaka? Why are you in village now?
Sir, I come to village just because I cannot exist in Dhaka city. I'm totally feel bored, sir, and that's why I come back to my village. And here I can you can say that I'm just air change, just for air change and just to be make me a fresh mind here. That's why I come back to village.
Okay, next.
Sir,
Yes.
I want to ask something
Yes, yes.
to
Yeah.
Shojib Ahmed Bhaiya.
Yes, Ankita.
You told us that you want to do for society if you get Aladdin's lamp. So I want to know about that. What will you do for your family if you get Aladdin's lamp?
Nice question. What will you do for your family members or for your family if you have Aladdin's lamp? Nice question.
If I get Aladdin's Charak, I just ensure 6 things. First, food security, householding, education, health, and our dress up or get up, and finally to give them moral education to influence the society. That's all. Hello.
Will you demand something?
Thank you.
Or won't you demand something for you?
Sir, I have no demand, sir. It's total, sir. I have no demand. I happily lead my life without Aladdin Charak. So that's why I have no need to demand anything from Aladdin Charak, sir.
Okay.
For my personally.
Okay. How far is your village from Dhaka?
Sir, it's only 65 kilometer only, sir. It's
5 kilometers.
65 kilometer only, sir.
Shariatpur. Is it Shariatpur?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is it Shariatpur?
Oh, just after crossing the Mawa
Podda River, sir.
How far is it from crossing the Podda River?
Sir, from the Podda River, my house is 7 kilometers, sir, more. Only 7 kilometers from the sir, Podda River, or you can say our Podda River project. Sorry, Podda Bridge project, sir.
Oh. 7 kilometers from Podda Bridge project.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's very near. I think after the completion of Podda Bridge.
Sir, you are not only you, sir. Whole our family cordially invited to you. You and my all friends here are cordially invited to my to visit the Podda project area. I can will support you to make you happy here there.
Okay, nice. Okay. Okay.
Sir,
yes, nice. We'll
sir,
try.
you are.
We are okay once. Okay, inshallah. And
okay.
We have accepted.
Sir, I have a question to you. That,
okay, Sadur, you can ask a question.
Babli, we want to hear. We want to
say something.
We want to
to
take
Mustafa Kamal, sir.
Babli, one question to Jubair Ahmed Shojib.
Hello.
Yes, Babli, unmute yourself, then ask question.
Hello.
Hello, Babli, I can hear you.
Yeah, Jubair Bhai, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. What's about you?
Fine. Mary money can give us space and happiness. Do you think so?
Mere money, or only money can give us peace and happiness. Do you think so? Mere money.
No, I don't. Sir,
many money.
Sir, I don't. Sir, I don't believe. Sir, I got the point. I don't believe in money will bring the happiness to everyone. I'll never support it. Sir, my personal experience, I can share with you. When I was in college life, I will live in Tongi. When I was in passing my college life, that time, sir, I said 3 class before to you, my family is totally politically harassed, and my father was sentenced to jail. I will say to you before. And when I was passing my college time, this time we are suffering from money crisis, but we have a lot of happiness this time. our family bonding is very much, sir, strong, and that we all try to overcome that situation. So I think that's moment we are very much happy, sir. But now we are, alhamdulillah, we are fine now. Everything, say, money available here to my family, but we have no money like happiness like that. That's moment, and life is going on, but we are. I think we are not happy like that. With that moment when I was in
Like that
my
time,
Fazil college life.
if we compare with past time,
If I compare to, yes, sir. If I compare to that moment,
that time
and sir,
you were happy at that time. Now you are not as much happy as you were at that time. Now you are not so much happy as you were at that time. Okay. Jobar's network is interrupted, and now we are going to Babli. Babli, are you ready to speak to this topic?
now it's.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's all, sir.
Okay. Okay, Jubair, now we are going to Babli. You have presented well, Jubair. Okay, your fluency level is okay, and you answered very in an informative way. Good. Babli, your topic is what will you do if you
Thank you,
have
sir.
an Aladdin's lamp? What will you demand from it? Babli, start speaking.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to my instructor for giving me chance to say something about today's selected topics. Our today's selected topics is I have a Aladdin lamp. What I will demand from it. At first, I would like to tell. I believe that Aladdin lamp cannot do anything. I strongly believe that Aladdin lamp. I strongly believe that there was no such a lamp in this world ever. Suppose I have a Aladdin lamp, I can demand maximum 7 things. I will demand him to remove COVID-19 virus in this world. The people of this world get back beautiful nature like before. I will tell him to invent medicine that will help get recovery of COVID-19 virus and all cancer disease. I will tell him to send a sound health for the people who can suffering fatal disease. Um, I will tell him uh, to destroy all nuclear weapons and lethal wire weapons in this world. I will tell him uh, uh, dispel tension of the people who cannot sleep mm, due to at night.
Due to tension.
Tension at night. I will demand him it to stop um, worldwide climate change, and I will tell him to destroy all narcotic in this world. I will tell him uh, remove prevailing political division of Bangladesh. I think if this demand is fulfilled, there will have no sorrows in this world. Um, people lives uh, will be full of happiness. Thanks.
Good, nice. Now question, Ankita Mojumdar, keep your video on. Ankita Mojumdar and Jannatul Firdaus, keep your video on, keep your respective video on. Ankita Mojumdar, keep your video on. Jannatul Firdaus, keep your video on. Now Ankita, start asking question to Babli. Now start asking question to Babli. Ankita Majumdar start. And Jannatul Firdaus will also participate in this session. Start. Okay, Jubair Ahmed has raised hand. Okay, first question from Jubair Ahmed.
How are you, Apu?
Okay.
Hello, Apu. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Uh,
Why are you taking too much time? We question fast.
you tell us that if you get Aladdin's lamp, you will
Okay, Jubair Ahmed, question. Your sound is
get
not
rid
clear.
of then what do you
Sir, I think network problem.
Yes, Ankita
But usually cannot.
interrupted. Jubair Ahmed, you have raised your hand. Jubair, one question from Jubair Ahmed.
Okay, Babli, I have one question to you.
Yes, Maya.
If you see that your senior officials are doing illegal work or take bribe or do something wrong, and you he or she also he also influence you to do same. So what will you do in that moment?
Question again, make it clear.
Hello, Babli, do you hear me?
Yeah, Bhaiya.
My question is, you see that in your office, your senior person do illegal work or do something wrong, which is totally wrong, or you can say that he take bribe from others to do something wrong, and he also influence you. In that moment, how can you handle it, or what will you do in that moment?
Yes. First of all, I totally dislike this situation because it's a illegal work is always illegal. So I think
Will you protest that time, or will you remain silent, or will you make him understand, or just you will follow your boss as he or she is your superior or boss, because boss, we know boss is always right. If boss is wrong, even if he is right, this is a culture in corporate field. And if you see, or if you find your boss is doing illegal work or engaged in bribery or some other work, illegal work or unfair work, that then what will be your role as your boss is engaged? That answer should be a diplomatic way. That means it will demand.
You can make understand him.
At first, it is difficult to make boss understand, because you cannot make your boss understand. Rather, your boss will make you understand. Okay, that's why, and you cannot find it out in open space. You cannot disclose it to other people. A lot of restrictions are there. So you should answer like that. At first, when I will do job, I will observe the circumstances. I will observe the entire circumstances, and if he is not my reporting boss, then I will have not so much things to do. And if it is my boss, then if he imposes me to do any work, or if he insists on my doing any illegal work, that time I'll try to avoid it somehow, tactically or technically. Okay, I will not take this responsibility, or I will not take the responsibility of doing any illegal work. but it's really difficult to convince my boss not to engage in any dishonest work, because an inferior cannot suggest or cannot force his or her boss. So it will depends on environment, situation, and in that situation I will have to decide what I can do. And at this very moment it is difficult to say. At this very moment it is difficult to say, because I'm not in that situation. When I will face this type of situation, I will observe the situation.
I avoid this situation, sir.
Yeah, that means not you. You cannot avoid always, because sometimes you have to sign some sheets, some papers. Okay, then your boss will sign. So in some sense, you will also be responsible for this, because you will have to sign. So your boss may force you to sign in some case in some papers. So obligation or liability will also come to you, or blame may also come to you. So you have to take decision tactically, observing the situation, and if it is related to you, or if it entirely depends on you, or if it entirely depends on me, and that time I will stay away from any type of illegal work. But if it is the matter of boss, and in that case I have to wait for situation, I have to observe the situation, and then if I can do something informing the higher authority, I'll try to do that. But this is very risky, and a lot of risks are there. And in that case it's really difficult. If boss is in say dishonest, if boss has dishonest intention, and in that case as a subordinate, as an inferior officer, it is difficult to stop or control boss. Well, now which country of the world will have a lot of weapons? Which country of the world will have a lot of weapons? Question number 6. Look at the screen. Question number 6. Which country of the world will have a lot of weapons?
Sir, who will give the answer this question? Is it Babli?
Babli will answer. Babli, which country of the world will have a lot of weapons?
Sir, I think Bangladesh. Bangladesh country is the
Bangladesh, not Bangladesh. Rich countries of the world will have a lot of weapons, especially the people, the countries who want to dominate the world politics will have a lot of weapons. Say Russia, China, USA,
Russia.
UK. Okay, and
Yes,
people and the countries who believe in peace, want to live peacefully, do not need a lot of weapons, because they have not enemies. But the countries who want to dominate world politics, who want to be superpowers, need to have a lot of weapons. In that case, these countries, the mentioned earlier will have to have a lot of weapons. Well, why will you have a house, Babli? Why will you have a house in the future?
sir, I will have a future. I will.
Why will you have a house? Question number. Why will you have? Question number 5. Look at the screen. Why will you have a house? I will have a house, or I will, because without house, if we do not have house, we cannot live. Where will we live? If we have no house, we will have to sleep in the street at night, and it's not possible, because we are not accustomed to doing that. We are not habituated to do that. So we live in houses. But that means we will have to have a nice house, so that we can live there peacefully, so that we can sleep peacefully. We can lead a healthy life. Next question. Whose father will have a lot of patience? Whose fathers will have a lot of patience? All fathers, most of the fathers will have a lot of patience. Okay. Now we are going to Ankita Majumdar. Ankita Majumdar, are you ready to speak?
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay,
ready.
start speaking. Start speaking. What will you demand if you have an Aladdin lamp? Babli,
Well, thank you, sir.
Babli, listen carefully. Then Babli will ask question to Ankita Majumdar. Yes, Ankita.
We know that there is no Aladdin's lamp in the whole world, because it's a fairy, just a fairy tales. But if we get Aladdin's lamp, I will demand from it many things. First of all, I will demand it for my family, such as food, dresses, education, education related materials, though that never end, um, that never end. And then we will demand that corona, we will demand to get rid of corona. That's why we can get a uh, good life before we leave, because for this corona situation we are in the house, locked in the house. We cannot go outside, and we cannot go we cannot go where we wish. That's why we are feeling bored in our house. Another thing, I will demand for it. I have a dream to travel in the whole world, and it is so that's why I will must demand that to travel whole world. But mm, I like most. I want to like that. To travel Canada, because I want to meet with Justin Trudeau, because I like him so much. Uh, thank you, sir.
Okay, question. Now, Jubair Ahmed Shojib, Saidur Rahman. These two guys try to ask question.
Sir, I have a question to Ankita.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can hear you.
You have said to us that if you get chance to go Canada, you want to meet with Justin Trudeau. What's the reason? Is he a nice boy or other? I mean, what's the reason of it? Why will you want to meet with her?
Well, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Do you understand my question?
Yes, I understand your
question. Do you understand my question? Oh.
Yes, she understood. Okay, answer.
Yes, I understand your question.
Oh, I wanted to know that you have said to us that you wanted to meet with Justin Trudeau, who is the president of Canada. So what's the reason behind it? Why do you want to meet with Justin Trudeau?
Thank you for asking me this question. I like him so much. I like him so much. Another is that we all know that he is a very good person, and this is my thing that he for him in the Canada is very peaceful for him. That's why I want to meet with him.
Oh, thank you.
Question, Saidur, keep your video on. Saidur, keep your video on. So, Jubair Ahmed, keep your video on and then ask question.
Another question to you that.
Sir,
can you hear me? Oh, Shodi,
yes, I can hear you.
To Ankita.
So either you ask a question. If you please finish first, then I will say I'll in second position. If you finish it, you finish your question.
My question to Ankita is that one day after getting up from sleep, you knew that you have been a president of Bangladesh, you have been a prime minister of Bangladesh. Which will be first action for the society, for the country?
Pardon me, if you repeat this question again.
Okay. I will repeat it. One day after getting up from sleep, you knew that you have been the prime minister of Bangladesh. Which will be your first action for the country and for the society? Do you understand my question?
Well, your question is very good. Thank you for asking me. Tell me.
Oh, yes. Do you understand my question?
Your question is what I will do if I become a president in Bangladesh.
Yes.
Sorry,
Which will be your
president or prime minister?
Prime minister.
Then tell me which
will be your first action for the country? First step, first action, first plan.
My first plan is I will change all education related
yes.
Education related matter.
You want to solve education related problem? Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jubair, you may ask question to Ankita.
Hello, Ankita.
Ji Bhaiya, how are you?
Oh, I am fine. What's about you?
I'm also fine.
Okay. My first question is, in COVID-19 situation, we see that in a lockdown, everyone is going well. That means market is open, office is also open, transportation is also open. So in this situation, our education institution all are stop or give vacation. You think in this situation, it is wise decision to government to stop the all education institution, or it is wise decision to government to open the all education institution? What's your opinion in this regards? Is it a wise decision to open?
Pardon me, I can't get your last sentence.
My question is very simple question. Is it was decision of a government to stop all education institution or give vacation to all education institution? We see that last 1 year more, all education institution are stopped.
Well, thank you, Shojib. Bhaiya, to ask me, we can see that our every sector in our society, like market, shopping mall, and everything is open. So I can't think that it is okay that our every education sector is off. It's not a it's not a good decision for a country or like our country, because we want
what's
to
the reason? We also see that just I give
everything
you one
is open.
information
So
that
what is the reason
I
behind
give
this
you
to close this education sector?
I give you one information that in given countries like these countries, America also, where first open the education institution. After that, they will totally stop the education institution. In this case, what's your opinion? Or you think that yeah, like that if education institution open and every children or every students go back to their school, and somehow in a class there are 3 sections or 2 sections. So if one section two students are suffering from COVID-19, in that moment, how can a education institution maintain this process? Because we know that one person, if got attacked by COVID-19, he or she go behind 14 days quarantine. So in a class, if one or two student suffering from COVID-19, so whole class will stop. In that moment, how can it's a massacre situation? You think that?
We
You got my point?
if you specific your point, it will be clear for me.
Okay. My specific point is it why not open the educational institution? It's not wise decision. What's the reason? You said we should open educational institution. So why? What's the reason?
My opinion is that if the shopping mall and other section of our society can be open, so that's why not our university or education sector open.
If you give me if you ask me the question, so another question is arise that in a hall, in a room, there are 6 or 8 students live in a room. If one student attacked by in a hall, I just give you example. In a hall, one student will got or suffering from COVID-19. Then whole room is blocked, and 7 students go outside. And it's happened in a hall room or in a hall, just 3 rooms or 4 rooms. Then how can it handle it? Where go there the student outside?
Fine.
Where?
Bhaiya, I want to tell you that if we from first lockdown, if we actually maintain our lockdown properly, then the corona situation will not be this situation will not be reached in this time. First of all, if we want to open our educational sector, we should maintain and maintain lockdown properly.
Okay, I got your point. Okay, thanks. Thanks
you
for your nice answer.
Thank you.
Well, now Jannatul Firdaus, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jannatul Firdaus, keep your video on. Keep your video on. Now start. If you have Aladdin's lamp, what you will demand from it? Maximum 7 things. Start.
If I have Aladdin lamps, I will ask him to remove all poverty from the. Secondly, I will demand him to. I will demand him to remove all kinds of unemployment from this world. I will ask him to ensure every people in this world for their sound health. I will ask him to remove coronavirus from the world. Again, I will ask him to destroy all war weapons. After that, I will demand him to ensure ensure to destroy the narcotic. It's all about today's topic, sir.
Okay, question to Jannatul Firdaus. Question to Jannatul Firdaus. Jubair Ahmed, Babli, and Saidur Rahman, Ankita Mojumdar. All the guys keep your video on and then start asking question. While asking question, keep your
okay. Jannatul Firdaus, do you hear me?
Yes, Bhaiya, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. How are you, Jannatul Firdaus?
I'm fine, Bhaiya. And what's about you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm also fine. Okay, Jannatul Firdaus, my question is, you know that today is Child Labor Day?
Today is Child Labor Day.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You see that some child work in a workshop. So what will you do if you see that
if I
nearest one do work as a child labor or work in workshop, so what will you do? What's your role?
If I see if I see any nearest one of my I tell him to leave the workshop because his or her is not suitable for the work, and I want to know about I want to know what's his problem or her family's problem.
Hello. I think we are moved. We are all moved.
We don't hear properly.
Sorry, Bhaiya.
We will come to Jannat later because probably her baby is crying for her. Okay, we will come to her later. Now, Jhora, Jhora, could you hear us?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Now start. If you have Aladdin's lamp, what you would demand from it? Maximum 6 to 7 things. Start speaking.
Okay, sir. First of all, sorry for late joining class because I had just done my EMB class. So on this day topic, thanks to my instructor for giving me chance to say about this topic. First of all, at first I had like to tell that I believe Aladdin lamb cannot do anything, cannot do anything. So cannot do anything. I strongly believe that there was no Aladdin, there was no such a lamb in the world ever. So it's a merely and fairy tale things. Say I have such a lamb, that kind of. So I demand maximum 5 things. 5 things. So now then I will tell him to do following these 5 things. Following these 5 things. First of all, I will demand. First of all, I will demand sound health for the people who are the suffering from fatal diseases. Second thing. Hello.
Yes, carry on. We hear you. Carry on.
We hear you.
Okay.
Please.
Second thing that I will ask him to invent medicine and vaccine, medicine and vaccine. Vaccine that will help get recovering from COVID-19 diseases and all kind of all type of cancer and incurable diseases. Then third thing is that I will ask him to stop asking to stop imminent effect of worldwide climate changes. And fourth things, I will ask him to recover prevailing political of Bangladesh, division of Bangladesh. And 5 things is that I will ask him to destroy. I will ask him to destroy
all the war weapons and lethal weapons of the world.
And destroy narcotic of this world.
Destroy, not destroy. Destroy.
Naturics of this world. If these things we have done, or if these things all demand is fulfilled, we have
happier world for mankind.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I have done.
Sir, I have a question to Zora.
Now, question asking session is open. Anyone can ask her question. Everyone can ask her question. Start.
Zora, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
He has said to us that if you get Aladdin Cherak, you will solve all political dispute from Bangladesh. I want to know that did you get involved in politics when you are a student of Eden College? And you will be happy that I also a student of Dhaka University, and I was a residential student of Dhaka University. So my question is, did you get involved in politics when you are a student of Eden College?
No, I didn't involve with politics.
Why did you get involved in politics?
Because my family person is political person, so they don't like I involved with politics. And also my auntie is a Army League political political leader, so she also don't need she also don't
Okay, I get your answer. Another question is to you. You always have in cheerful mood. I mean, your face, you always become happy. What's the behind it? Money.
Actually, it's a God gifted, not is my thing. I think my face like this. Hello.
Yes.
Question.
My question answer is done. So
Jawahar Ahmed Shojib, question.
Okay. Zahra, hope you are well in the pandemic situation. So my question is in COVID-19 situation, we see that our Rashtriya division is very much increasing day by day, and their health situation is broken down and going to broken down. And my question is,
which division? Which division?
Rashtriya division.
I couldn't hear.
Rashtriya division. And
Okay,
my question is, you are the supreme charge of the health ministry. So what will you do in this situation for Rashtriya division?
If I Supreme Ministry, then I
or I just to clarify you, you are the medical charge of the Rashtriya division. You are the charge of Rashtriya medical division. Sorry, you are the medical charge of the Rashtriya division. You have a full power to take any decision for Rashtriya division. So what will you do in that moment?
It's a very normal thing. I just my very hardly direction that lockdown is I just
lockdown is very much needed here.
Yeah,
we know.
Yeah.
I'll enforce strict lockdown. Yeah, will you go for strict lockdown there?
Is strict lockdown there? Yes, sir.
Next question, Shojib Ahmed. Another question.
Another question is, Zahra, do you give any example in the world that any country want peace, but properly want peace, or they live in peacefully? Do you give any example? Any country?
I didn't understand.
Okay. Again, my next question is, if you give a chance to settle other country or second home, if you get a chance to second home, which country you will take, or which country you will prefer that?
Of course, USA, America.
Why? What's the reason behind it?
Because I have sibling there. My elder sister there. So of course I want to go there. This is my first choice, and second choice is Canada, because Canada country is I hear that is a very good country and safety and secure country. So my first choice is America for for my family, and second choice is Canada.
Okay, thank you.
Two question from Ankita Mojumdar and from two question from Babli.
Hello, Apu.
Hi, Ankita.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So
what about you?
I'm also fine. You tell now that your second choice is Canada. Why your second choice is Canada? What is the reason behind this?
Already I said that Canada is a safety and security country because Canada ministry was a very good person, as we know that, and their environment is so so pretty, or actually I can't explain because I'm not fluently. I just forget all words. Next question.
Thank you. Do you do you compare
Another question.
Do you compare to Bangladesh and America? That means why you like most America or Bangladesh? In which
reason?
Yes.
Um,
which country do you like most?
Already I said that I like most.
Babli, two question. Ankita is asking same question again and again. Babli, two question to her.
Hello, Jharapu. How are you?
Hi, Babli. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine, Apu. Do you think narcotics have caused mass harm in this world?
Yeah, of course. All we know that narcotics is a very harmful in the world of young generation.
Thank you, Apu.
Next question, Babli.
How can a good friend help us?
How can
a good friend help us?
A good friend help it's a very explain. I think. Sorry. Next question.
Okay, understand.
So, can I question?
Yes, Saidur. Two question, last two.
Oh, I have a question to Zara. Suppose you
Sure.
have been a South City mayor. So, what kinds of which will be your first action to develop the South City? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I can hear you.
Become a city mayor, South City mayor. If you become a South City mayor, which will be your first action? Do you understand my question?
Yes, I understand, but I can't explain. I can't answer this question.
Suppose you become a South City mayor in Dhaka.
I understand
so
your
which
question.
will be your first?
but I cannot explain right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is the end of our today's session. Thank you all for participating, and we spent very quality time. And Wednesday, next class will be held. It will be day 7, and I have provided you or send you PDF file. You will go through, and we hope better presentation next class. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, sir.